Next card. It's a weird looking card. What the heck is this?
Quito? Quito.
I didn't think this through. All right, let's continue.
Rack Cat? A raccoon? What does that say? Loses all mobility when not in Japan. Rocket attacks target insanely loud noises.
All right. It's nice looking.
I'll order some more of these Begimon cards for my shipper. Hang on, you guys.
Pizza pie, Felipe, pizza pie. Turn on the ovens, mozzarella, and delicious.
On stuff, all right? Because you guys supported me so well last week, I wanted to do something special this week rather than just the standard stuff that we've been doing, okay? So, I did. Here's what we're doing, okay? Number one, starting right now, today we're going to use a new box of Pokemon cards, okay? Ones we've never seen before. Not ones we've already done. We're doing the second box, which is what we were doing last week with Mega Evolution and everything and Chaos Rising. No, forget that. We're going to do new stuff right now. You're going to choose. I have 2 different boxes of Pokemon cards that we can start with today. All right, now listen, because these are very interesting choices. Choice number 1 is a new box of a different set of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. This is a set that's kind of on par with Surging Sparks. We did Surging Sparks, and people loved that box, right? So it's very similar to that line. It's not Surging Sparks. It's one you've never seen before. But it actually has some decently priced cards. A lot of them are within the $20 to like $60 range. And it has one card that's almost $200 in the set. But a lot of the cards are more reasonable. And I think that we might actually get more hits in this set. I could be wrong. But I think we might get more hits in this set, okay? So that's number 1. Or we can get a little crazy. And what I mean by that is I've also purchased a Japanese box of Pokemon cards. Now, let me tell you the difference between English and Japanese Pokemon cards, okay? It's the language. Okay, there's more differences than that, okay? The difference is, yes, obviously, all the language is written in Japanese. You can't read it if you don't read Japanese, and I don't, okay? The real difference is that they change the way that it works with the Japanese cards versus the English. In the English cards, it's a complete toss-up. And what I mean by that is you buy a box, you don't know how many good cards are in that box. There could be 6, there could be 4, there could be 8. You're not clued. With the Japanese boxes, you are guaranteed a certain number of rare cards in each box. So because there's a guarantee, they're valued less. Does that make sense? Since you know you're getting a certain amount of good cards in a box, you always will have the same like pricing of the cards, and therefore they're worth a little less. However, you still have the chance to pull the rarer cards. And when I looked into it, yeah, there's still cards worth hundreds of dollars in Japanese boxes. So the good thing about it is when we do Japanese box pulls, you know you're going to get good cards. There's going to be good ones in there. It's not like a chance we get nothing. No, you'll always have something. It's just going to be valued a little less than the American one, or excuse me, the English ones. Now, there are some other differences as well. In regards to the Japanese packs, there's 30 packs in a box rather than 36. There's 36 in the English ones, 30 in a Japanese. However, there's less common cards in a pack. In an American pack, I keep saying American. In an English pack, right, there are 8 regular cards and 3 rares. 2 are reverse hollows, 1's a hollow. Now, in that pack, there's only really 2 chances at getting a hit. The second reverse hollow slot or the last slot in the pack. The first 8 cards are always guaranteed to just be kind of normal cards. In the Japanese pack, there's only 5 cards in a pack. But the chance to get a hit is equal. Meaning, yeah, just like with the English cards, you still have the equal chance to get the good card. So even though there's less in a pack and less to take out, you're still getting the same value. I would say this. The catch here is that if you're a deck chaser, if you're actually trying to get the entire deck or the entire set, it's harder to do with Japanese cards because in a box, there's 30 packs and only 5 cards in a pack. However, there's another difference, right? Listen to this. The Japanese card sets are different than the English in that they're smaller. So for example, you remember we were doing Mega Evolution last week. In the English Mega Evolution set, there's over 200 cards. I think it's like 230-something cards, okay? For the Japanese version, they took that set and they split it into 2 different lines. One features Gardevoir, one features Lucario. In the English version, they're all in the same set. In the Japanese, they separated them. So, like, this set is like 90 cards, and this set is like 90 cards. And even then, that's less than the 230-something. Do you see the difference? So, even though you get less cards in a pack and less cards in a box, the sets are also smaller. So, they're easier to get the whole set. There's a lot of differences. DSP Glazer just did a $2 super chat, and he says, Japanese cards also have a much higher print quality. I don't know about that. I literally have not looked at one of these yet. Okay? So, here's the deal. I purchased a box of Japanese cards that is one of the better ones. It's cards we've never seen before. This is not like, oh, I bought the Japanese equivalent of Mega Evolution, so it looks like the same cards. No. I bought one that we haven't even seen before. So these are new cards, new stuff. It'll be new art and new rares. Everything will be new. Okay? So here's the question. starting right now, we're going to do the new cards instead of the old ones. I want to do fresh, new, exciting stuff for you guys this week. But the question is, which would you prefer? Would you prefer me to do a new set from Scarlet and Violet, which is similar to Surging Sparks, which you guys really liked last time? Or would you prefer if we try out the Japanese card box? That's the question. All right? We got to figure that out, because if we get support on the stream, we're going to be opening packs at the end. And I need to know which box to open. Okay? So that's number one. Number two, I did something else special as well. All right? As you guys know, last week I introduced the idea of the ultra rare, ultra valuable packs. These are the little boxes that are worth a lot more money, right? These are like $100+ each to buy with only 6 packs in there. We have 1 pack left of Destined Rivals, and we have 2 packs left of Prismatic Evolutions. So there's 3 of those left, okay? Well, as I was doing these, I started to get some requests, and people were like, you know, Phil, in regards to you doing the premium packs, there's a better idea than these. And the idea is there's a set called Ascended Heroes. This is from the latest Mega Evolution line. It came out in like February of this year. But this set, number one, has really valuable cards. If you get a hit, you usually get a really good hit. It's just hard to get a hit in this set. And number two, that line has the God packs. For those who don't remember, a God pack is a set where when you get a lucky hit, the entire pack is good cards. The entire pack is rares. So you can get a single pack that's worth $3,000 if you get it. That's pretty insane, right? So I got Ascended Heroes, okay? It's on the way. So we're going to have that as well. And we have these 3 to get through. But once we're done with these 3, we have Ascended Heroes next for our ultra rare packs this week. Because I feel since we went through 9 of these last week, we're likely going to go through these 3 within the next couple of days. And we're going to need more. So Ascended Heroes will be the next thing that we open as our special high-end ultra pack rewards. Okay? Okay. Now, there's a catch to all of this, all right? Here's the catch. It's not all here yet. It's coming today, but it's not all here yet. For those who don't know, maybe you haven't been trying to buy and ship anything, this weekend has been a logistics nightmare in the United States. There have been multiple storms and natural disasters. The entire state of Kentucky is underwater right now, flash floods. Because of this, the entire logistics pipeline across the country is screwed up, and almost anyone who ordered anything that wasn't local got a delay. Flights were canceled, like just a big and massive nightmare has been going on in the United States weather-wise this week, okay? Because of that, I had a lot of these coming, and a lot of them got delayed, rerouted, and so I was supposed to have all this stuff like Friday or Saturday, and it still hasn't arrived, but the good news is a lot of it is, all right? In fact, let me quickly check and see if there's any update, because some of it, when I checked, was already out for delivery, meaning it's going to be here today, just don't know exactly when. Here we go, arriving today. It's been out for delivery already for a couple of hours, and it hasn't arrived yet. So this is the Japanese box of cards and Ascended Heroes. Okay? They're both on the way, but haven't arrived yet. They are arriving today, but I don't know exactly when. They're already out for delivery, so it stands to reason they will be delivered during this stream. Okay? Now, I do have the other box that I mentioned. That's the Scarlet and Violet. Okay? It is called Paradox Rift. Okay? So this one I have already. This one is ready to go if we want to do this one. So it's up to you guys. Do we want to wait and then later on today, hopefully the Japanese cards arrive and we open those as the next box? Or do we go for Paradox Rift? So that's what we got to determine, what we want to do next. Okay? And once we figure that out, then we're good. Wiggle Will says, how much to rip an Ascended Heroes pack? It's exactly the same as the previous premium pulls. So it'll be the $100 contribution all in one go, or if we hit 250 cumulative on a stream, we'll do an Ascended Heroes pack. The thing is, they're not here yet. You know, they're coming today, but they're not here yet. So it's going to be the same thing. You know, we're not changing the criteria. It's for a $50 contribution, I open a pack of cards. At $100 cumulative, there's another. At $150 cumulative, there's another. And every 50 past that. And if we get a $100 contribution, it's an ultra pack of the rare ones. $250 cumulative, a pack of the rare ones. Okay? We're doing the exact same stuff, except it's going to be new cards. Okay? So I guess, honestly, here's what we maybe should do. If the Japanese cards arrive on this stream, then maybe we open those at the end of the stream. If they don't arrive in time, then we just go with these, which is a new thing. We haven't seen these yet. Okay? This is cool. I haven't seen this set yet at all. I'm interested to see new cards. We already did Chaos Rising. We already did, you know, Mega Evolution. I want to do something new. So I'm glad I got my hands. By the way, it was hard to get this. It's some of these, like, they're just not available for a very long time. And then all of a sudden they'll go in stock really quickly and you got to buy it right away. And then it's out of stock. Like if I wanted to get a second box of this, I can't. It's not available for like 2-3 weeks. You can't get it. Like, damn. So it was tough to get these different boxes. I have to keep my eyes peeled for when they're available and try to jump on them when I see them. So I guess we'll see how it goes. So I guess that's what we'll do is we'll go with Paradox Rift today. We're going to go with the final Destined Rivals and 2 Prismatic Evolutions packs for this stream. If the Japanese box or Ascended Heroes shows up during this stream, then those could also be eligible, but they're not here yet. Okay, so we'll see what happens if they show up or not. When they show up, then those will be in the mix for this week as well. So we got a lot going on this week in regards to the Pokemon stuff. Now, don't worry. The reason I'm talking about it now is to get it out of the way. Because once we play Dark Souls, we're playing Dark Souls. That's the focus of this stream. Okay? You don't have to worry about that. It'll be fine. It'll be a good stream of Dark Souls fun. Tomorrow, we're doing more Pokemon-centric content. In fact, let me double check because I forgot what we're even doing each day this week. I really did. So, tomorrow, we're going to be doing Resident Evil Code Veronica X, and it's the probable conclusion because we're nearing the end of the game, and DSP tries it. We're going to be doing Taco Bell's new items that they have. They have like a fajita street taco. They have a new Mexican pizza. They have these weird, disgusting looking like bites for dessert. And we might get